Otherwise, still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher.
And we'll have Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps Big Frank. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Winker is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Melky Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends in the air out to straightaway center. And he dives to make a spectacular. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Reds, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So stepping in, Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that. Coming to the plate now, Albert Bell. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Back up the middle. To his left, Peraza. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Darwin Barney. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, Jaime Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. Here's Neil Walker, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Barney over at second. Garcia is over at first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Winker ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready once again, number 4. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing. Oh, and they've got him picked off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll. And that brings up Scott Schebler as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Grounded to first. Thomas comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Tucker Barnhart. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Barnhart is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to right field. Schebler is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on 1 pitch. Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Peraza is there. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Albert Bell. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Ready for another shot now. Darwin Barney. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. try to get back now, but it's not. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. And he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Number 4 come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's in there. Base hit. And here's Jose Peraza. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Lifted in the air out to center field. Cabrera patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The relay on to first. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Digging in and looking for more, Jaime Garcia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. This one's flared out toward left. Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Neil Walker. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now.
Okay.
And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, number 4. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner and an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Castro. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Winker is there. And that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Castro over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same.
Got him looking.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Here it comes on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. So digging in now, Melky Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's one for Gennett, the second baseman. at first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.